First of all, John Josendale will be the next mayor of St. Joseph. News Press Now's Quinn Ritzdorf is live in the newsroom right here with the new mayor. Quinn?
Yeah, thank you, Charles. And of course, with us, new mayor John Josendale. First, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
On a well-fought race. Can you kind of tell me what the feeling was like tonight, you know, watching the results come in? You and Gary were back and forth all night, really up until the end. What was kind of going through your mind?
You know, it's a very humbling experience. Number one, you go back and forth, the emotions go high, they go low. You're wondering, did I do everything right? Did I get the word out? Did I talk to the people? And as the numbers came in, and I felt, you know, it's exciting because you get to see the results of a lot of hard work. We've all been working for a long time, and anybody that puts themselves out to run for an election and run for office, you see a whole different side of the world. And in this case, I just have to say I am very grateful, very humble, and excited about where we can go.
Yeah. What are you most proud of, you know, in these last grueling 6 months?
Well, actually I would put it in the fact that talking to the people and really getting to know a lot of people. I've learned a lot of things about St. Joe that, and I thought I knew a lot, but I got to meet a lot of people. I got to see different parts of St. Joe that I hadn't seen. And now the idea of bringing it all together. You know, you heard me in the campaign talking about not north, not south, but one St. Joe, and now being able to kind of vision that and see where we can go with it.
Yeah. I know the first thing that you guys have to deal with is going to be the budget, which is not an easy task at all. What is that going to look like from your perspective, and how are you going to kind of tackle that with all these new people on the council?
Well, it starts tomorrow. Actually, we start different orientation working. The first city council meeting for the new group is actually 2 weeks from yesterday. And we immediately get thrown into the budget. And as everybody knows, it's a $180 million budget that you've got to go through and have it ready to go in place by July 1st. Yeah. So you have to have it done by the end of May. So again, crunching numbers, understanding where it is, and really it's going to be kind of grueling for the next few weeks.
I want to ask you about the other races. Almost all new faces, really, except Marty Novak at large and Madison Davis in District 1. What are your kind of thoughts on the other races and the candidates that won?
As I said early, I am very appreciative of everybody that run, because if you go out and to put yourself out in front of people and to put the time in, and if you've never run a race, it is a very time-consuming thing, but it's rewarding in the fact that you get to talk to the people. The people that were elected this evening is a great group of people. I've when you go through as many forms and everything that we do, you get to really interact with them in different aspects. So I'm excited about working with them. I think it's a great group of people. Now, us all getting together and working together and kind of gelling as a group. So I'm excited about it. I'm very thankful for the other people that ran, and I've had a couple of conversations with those people tonight too to say thank you for it, and don't be afraid to do it again. Yeah,
you mentioned you spoke with Gary Wilkinson too, your opponent.
Did.
What was that conversation like?
Gary was very appreciative. I gave him a call and just said thank you, because I think he and I ran a very good race against each other. We have a lot of similarities. We have some differences, but we were very good with each other. And I will tell you that Gary's a really nice guy. And I enjoyed the one-on-ones that we had. So it was a good conversation, and he was very kind and very good with the conversation.
Yeah. Well, I want to go back to the races in general. One thing that really stands out to me is the business experience from all the new faces. And we talked about this earlier tonight, but your business experience with Wire Rope, you have Jeff Schomburg, Kenton Randolph, Randy Schultz, all these people with extensive business experience that really we haven't seen on past councils. What does that mean for the community?
For the community, what the way I look at it is, and in business, one of the things you always look at is fresh eyes always give you the opportunity to see some things that may not have been seen before. This group works well. They all have, and we have small business, we have big business, we have a gambit of the group. So being able to work together with an understanding of what they've gone through in their business sense, and then kind of feeding off each other so that you take each other's strengths and you build on that. And I think that's one of the things the new council will bring to the table.
Yeah. We mentioned the budget. That's going to be really the first thing, the new council tackles. And you have a number of priorities. What is kind of the biggest thing that you want to address as you become mayor?
The first thing you do is remember that we're a city manager group, and getting the council together and gelling as a group so that we can work together. We don't want different agendas, and this group talking and working through things, and then working and supporting Brian Carter, who's the city manager, is extremely important. There are a lot of things that we brought up, whether it be the crime, whether it be infrastructure, whether it be red tape. And the first thing we have to do is understand how it operates. And as a new council, we have to be willing to learn. We have to listen and grow as a group. And then you go out and tackle some of the big things. So to sit there and say one thing specific, the main thing is to get to know each other and be able to work together.
How do you get to know each other?
Well, we'll be in a lot of meetings over the budget, number one. And again, just listening. One of the things that you want to do, and as we did in the campaign, is go out, listen to people, hear what they have to say. Each of the different people that are coming into the council have done a lot of the same type conversations with different people. So you bring those together and you put ideas together on how we make it a better place.
Yeah. Well, John, thank you for coming out and talking with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll be talking to you plenty more for the next 4 years.
So thank you. I appreciate it.
Charles, we'll toss it back to you.